Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing, but you can tell by the title of the video, we're going to be doing our daily analysis on the price of Bome. See what is happening and what we could be expecting as we go further into this bull market, obviously. So if we're looking at the overall markets right now, we're seeing some coins in the red, but there's some coins at the same time that are doing quite well and actually are up double digits, and as you can see that across the board. So so far so good. BTC still having a little bit of a hard time breaking out of the key level that we discussed yesterday, but it really needs to break out of that before we hit a new all-time high, but we'll discuss that. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Looking at the price of Book of Meme, not much has changed compared to yesterday, but I'm going to highlight something specific. So if you hold this, you do want to watch this until the end. As you guys know, even though I hold Book of Meme, I keep it 100% neutral on my channel. And that is obviously something I want to make it clear. So we're going to discuss what exactly is happening with Book of Meme right now. So looking at the price, 1.26 cents. Down about 2.4% over the past 24 hours in USD and Bitcoin. Comparative market cap around $880 million, and the 24-hour trading volume is at $454 million. Believe it or not, a lot of people might come out and say, that's looking really bad, this and that, but in my opinion, it's not as bad as you think, especially, now hear me out, what I'm about to say is, especially for a project that launched literally not even 2 weeks back yet, and it was able to perform like we've never seen before, build such a massive community already, and on top of that, be listed on some of the biggest centralized exchanges, so liquidity is not an issue. If we're looking at it from all that aspect and seeing how Bome is holding right now, should really give us an indication as to how this is not too much of a big of a deal right now. But before we go into it any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrency. So of course, we're going to start off with the total meme coin market combined, and a lot of people might be scratching their head right now, and what I mean by that is you're looking at the total market cap combined sitting at 66.7 billion. You're probably thinking, wait, Crypto ZX, we're seeing the combined market valuation climbing, but some majority of the meme coins, especially if you look at it right now over the last 24 hours, majority of the coins are down right now. So people are probably scratching their head. No worries, that's a valid question to be thinking about. So basically, the reason as to why we did see such a massive spike in this is because Dogecoin is up 10.1%. And if you watch my Dogecoin update, I think you would have really understood what's happening. So Dogecoin up, just being up 10.1%, it's outpacing, number one, a lot of the coins in the top 10. So if you're just looking based off of the top 10, it's outpacing quite a bit. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so you can see this for yourself. 10.1% up over the last 24 hours. And guess what? This is the biggest coin in the meme coin market, as we know. And being up 10.1% means, there's billions of dollars that has come into Dogecoin over the past few hours. So that is a huge catalyst behind this increase in the total market valuation. And on top of that, believe it or not, there's a lot of people that are shifting their profits that they've made over the past few weeks, since pretty much the month of March started, on meme coins, that are allocating it into Dogecoin, thinking that Dogecoin is about to have a massive move. And that does generally tend to happen. The reason as to why I know this is because I've been seeing a lot of comments, a lot of conversation revolving around this, and that's what I am hearing as of now. So that kind of explains as to why we're seeing this number going up. But so far so good for Book of Meme, down about 2.4%, up 7% over the past 7 days. I'm liking what I'm seeing. But let's continue. If we're looking at the Bitcoin dominance index, dominance index, it has gone up a little bit. And this is also a factor that we need to kind of consider right now. Dominance index going down is a reason as to why we're seeing some coins down right now, as you can see. And that also, goes hand in hand with some of the meme coins that are seeing a little bit of a pullback as of now. So that kind of explains us why is some coins up and some coins down. So that is what's happening. As far as Bitcoin goes, BTC looking quite good. Don't get me wrong, BTC is looking really good, but still not out of this consolidation zone. You see this zone right here? It needs to break out of here for us to get the confirmation that, we could potentially see a new all-time high. And I kind of had that discussion with you guys before. If not, no problem. 68K is the next support line. And I've indicated that in some of my other videos just yesterday. So that's how I'm kind of analyzing, the price of BTC. But so far, so good. It looks like it wants to break out. But obviously, there's a bunch of, market makers, whales that are trying to shake out the longs and obviously the shorts. We've been seeing that happening pretty much over the past, 2 to 3 days right now. And that is quite interesting to see. But let's shift our focus towards Bome. So what we're seeing happening with Bome right now is obviously, once we did see this Bitcoin dominance index going up, a lot of altcoins have been impacted by that. And obviously on top of that, Bitcoin is showing quite a bit of volatility. And again, this also impacts the market, believe it or not. Some coins, yes, do tend to do good. You're seeing Doge going up. Doge is killing it right now. BCH, AGIX, Fetch. If you're looking at these AGIX and Fetch, there's massive news that has come out for them. So, that is that. And of course, we know Bitcoin Cash. A lot of institutions have, been talking about Bitcoin Cash before. And earlier mid last year, I was speculating whether or not we're going to see an ETF for Bitcoin Cash as well, because it makes sense. So could this be the reason as to why Bitcoin Cash is moving, or is it just smart money coming in and seeing an opportunity on Bitcoin Cash? Who knows, right? I think it could be either or both. But that kind of explains as to why we're seeing a little bit of a dip. So before anyone comes out and says, oh, Crypto ZX, look, we have seen Bome drop below this key support line, no problem. Again, no problem. If it's able to drop below the support line, I know the reason as to why that's the case. As I've said, we are seeing quite a bit of volatility within the price of BTC, and Bitcoin dominance has gone down, and that has shown a weakness in Bome as of now. And as of now, what you're seeing is we did go all the way down to the 1222, and that is quite a bit of support built up around that range, and that's where we did see this bounce. But it's extremely, now hear me out, extremely important for the price of Bome to stay above this key resistance. It's no longer a support. We need to see this go above this. So of course, if I were to zoom in a little bit for you guys, after breaking below it just on the just yesterday, honestly, we did see two different retests above it, and both different times there was a rejection. So what we're seeing happening right now is we're seeing a little bit of weakness in terms of the price actually staying above here. It's really important for the price to actually stay above here, and then I think we are good to go. But I don't think it's going to have a hard time actually going back above there, because let's face it, that's only a move of about 2.8%. So there's resistance around this level, but hopefully tomorrow morning we do see this shift back up, and then we trade sideways. As long as it trades sideways above this support line, obviously resistance right now, it doesn't matter if it takes 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, as long as it trades above this, it's building a nice consolidation and a nice long support before the next leg up. And the targets, to be quite frank with you, will remain the same for me at 2 cents. Look what happened with Pepe. When you start seeing interest slowing down, that's when whales get involved. And as of now, I'm very optimistic on Bome. What it has done, the narrative behind it, I think it definitely has more legs left in itself. But again, that's my own personal opinion. But that's how I'm currently analyzing the price on Bome as of now. Do let me know down below what you guys personally think. Love you all. See you tomorrow from Crypto ZX, and peace out.